Has attacked Palin. We'll show you that clip a bit later on. Joining us now from Washington, Fox News analyst Juan Williams and Mary Catherine Ham. Mary Catherine, because of the seriousness of the economic situation, the presidential race has taken on even more gravitas, importance, urgency. It seems to me that many in the media are using this as an attempt to demean as much as they can Palin as a non-serious person. So while this satire is funny, and they did mock Bill Clinton on SNL, and I'll show you that clip a little later on, and it's certainly in bounds, there's nothing wrong with it. The overarch is, if we can show America that Palin is a total buffoon, doesn't know anything, we'll get our guys elected. I think that's what's going on.
Well, I think that the McCain campaign has always known that they would be up against the media in this sense. I think you're right. SNL's not taking any shots that are totally out of bounds here. Some other folks in the media did at the beginning, which sets them up to, have some trouble being too critical of her now without it backfiring. Palin, in some cases hasn't done herself a lot of favors in certain interviews, and she's really got to make it up on Thursday. This is all going to shake out in a big way on Thursday when she meets up with Biden, and she's got to make a point of making herself this intelligent and confident and credible woman. Although I will say that Republicans don't often fare that badly when they're painted as dumb by the media. It happened to Reagan, it happened to Bush. I mean, it's happened to many of them, and it doesn't always reflect reality.
Okay,
but she has to make sure she fights against that on Thursday. Certainly.
Oh, absolutely. She's got to come across as very statesmanlike and with a wide frame of reference. But now, with panic and fear and anger, Juan, this takes on more importance. I mean, how intelligent the woman is. Does she have a grasp of what's going on in this country? Because people now are really, really afraid.
Well, I told you this from the beginning. I don't think she has the experience to do the job. I don't think that people are demeaning her. I think the change that you're seeing in the temperature with regard to the media and Palin bill is not one of obsession. She's been the story since she came on the scene. People are fascinated by Sarah Palin. She's on the cover of gossip magazines and the like, not just political publications. But now all of a sudden you have conservative Republicans, columnists and strategists who are publicly saying, hey, we wonder if she's really up to the job. And that's because of what she did on the real Katie Couric interview, where she's, was set up to just answer, why do you have any foreign policy experience because you say you live in Alaska? Explain that. And she didn't even knock that ball out of the park. It looks like, that line there, I'll get back to you, that came actually from the interview. That's something she actually said.
Well, yeah, but she said it in the context that it was perfectly reasonable when Katie Couric... Oh, come on, Juan. Katie Couric's asking about John McClain's regulatory history. Nobody would know that. Okay,
she
nobody
should know.
You could ask Al Gore about Bill Clinton's regulatory history in Arkansas. Gore is going to go, what? Come on.
Yeah.
That's exactly
but she
what...
has been...
Go ahead.
She's been studying up on John McCain. He's the head of the ticket. She should know what John McCain stands for. Right. But it doesn't... That's not... Okay, let's give her that much slack, Bill. Let's go with that. But then how do you explain her failure to understand why it is, that Russia poses a threat? She doesn't even able to answer this question.
We'll see on Thursday if she's got those answers or not. I mean, obviously she's prepping now. Now, what do you think, Mary Catherine, about this bathing suit stuff? See, this again looks to me like an attempt just to throw anything out there that's going to demean the woman.
Well, I think one of the memes that we're coming across is her as this sort of beauty pageant contestant. She's a dumb, pretty girl is what they're trying to get across. But I think with that pageant video, especially on the internet, this is a case where a lot of media elites are going to look down on this and say, oh, well, we don't like this about Sarah Palin. But a lot of normal people are going to look at the video and go, hey, this is something we do in our normal lives. This is something I know a lot of people who do. She's in it for the scholarship money. It happened years and years ago. And they're not going to see anything wrong with it. And it once again has the ability to backlash on the media's part, being too harsh on her.
But
I
think you're right. I think the Thursday night, and I'm going to be interested to see what you guys think about this debate on Thursday. It's going to be big. And then she's got to get out there after that.
And she does connect with voters, so that's important on the economic issue.
Yeah, but you know what? She's got to make a point. She's got to show some competence, and she hasn't shown it yet, and that's a long time.
We'll see. But after the debate, then she's got to get out, and she's got to talk to a lot of people. Mary Catherine, Juan, thank you. Coming right back with Reality Check tonight, starring Sarah Palin's parents and Ashley Judd. Don't miss this one. Straight ahead.
Bailout bill rejected. As the Dow plummets, what does it really mean for the rescue package and the economy? No one gets answers like Neil. Tomorrow, watch Your World.
Wow, what results. And what savings. Olay Regenerist Microsculpting Cream.